Today's project is going to be based on an art form called Notan. It's basically positive and negative space. But we're going to focus on symmetry. So I have my background paper and I have a small square of paper. I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it in half. My fold is on the left and I'm going to draw a shape that looks like this. Just in case you can't see that well, I'm going to go over it with a black marker. This is the fold. So when I cut on this line while the paper's folded, I am going to get a symmetrical shape. Ta-da! So I've made a heart. Now in Notan, what you do is you cut shapes out and you keep the original shape. And if you look, this is basically, I'm going to tilt it like this, a line of symmetry. It's balanced and it's the same shape on both sides, only this is the positive and this is the negative. So one way we could do this design is to take our heart and create shapes. All the way around the heart. And that's kind of a Notan design. Normally you do it on a square, but because of the season, I'm choosing a heart. For this version, I'm going to do a little bit simpler design. I'm still going to start by folding my paper in half. Fold is on the left. And I'm going to make my heart shape. I want to make it as big as I can on this paper. So you can see I went almost all the way to the top, close to the edge, right down to the bottom. I keep my paper folded. This time, I'm going to remove the shapes, but I'm not going to worry about keeping them. So I'm going to go with just a simple curve. This might be even easier just doing points, right? 2 points, 2 lines in, and I'm going to have a triangle. I think I'll go with this theme with them all being pointed. So I'm going to change this one so it matches. And I'm going to make some a little shorter and some a little longer so that I have an interesting design. And I'm going to work my way all around the heart. I'm going to go ahead and glue down my heart shape. Now this time I'm going to think about symmetry. My heart had a line of symmetry right down the center. I'm going to look at each of these pieces and I'm going to think about the edge as the line of symmetry and I'm just going to hand draw the reflection and the balance on the other side. And I'm just going to do my best. So I'm going to take that line, use that to draw the edge here, and then I just have to make those two angles. And I'm going to color the reflection and make that symmetrical. And I'm going to turn this to make it easier each time. So I'm going to draw my line of symmetry. Think about that point. And again, I'm just going to do my best. I'm eyeballing this. So I'm trying to make this shape and this shape match. I'm just going to keep turning and rotating and working my way around. This is turning into a fierce heart design. Just to make it interesting, I've got these balanced shapes now that are symmetrical. I'm going to use a couple other colors as well, just to make it a little bit, to give it a little bit of variety. And this actually red matches that one pretty well. Well, I thought these reds were going to have a little bit more variation, but this one is a little bit darker and that one's a little bit lighter. Let's see what else I can find. There we go. That one has a little bit more contrast. Still in that same warm color family though. So now I have a Notan inspired design where I cut the negative spaces out, and I was thinking about balance and symmetry as I went around with my design. So here's my drawn version, and there is my cut paper version.